Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5:30.
I was pissed to know about this and that, and to give that short a notice.
Anger in a small community as rumors swirl that the only retirement home in town could be shutting down. A whistleblower contacted Valley News Live saying the only notice they were given was of a family-only meeting being held tonight. Now, families with a loved one already away from home are being put in an even tougher position. Valley News Team's Ryan Laughlin has this story.
And then he liked to trap and hunt.
Shirley and Harlan's love story goes back more than 50 years.
Was he a pretty good dancer?
No, not too good. He could do the two-step good.
But today, things are difficult.
I just can't help it. He's doing okay.
Harlan has lived here at the Good Samaritan Society in Clearbrook, Minnesota since December. Just a 5-minute drive from his still operating 4th-generation family farm and his wife of over 50 years. But now he's in danger of being moved a lot farther away.
I was pissed.
That's Harlan's grandson, Devin Acre. He currently runs the farm and says he got a vague letter to be at a meeting for only family members of current residents.
They're closing, and it's basically sounds like it's a done deal.
He says a staff member told them that they're closing, so he went to get answers from his elected officials. He says that his state rep told him that they decided to close back in April. It had something to do with the building not being up to federal code. And instead of renovating, they're shutting it down. And for the Acres, this is personal.
Originally donated the land where the nursing home sits.
Harlan's father, the first-generation farmer, donated the land where the nursing home still stands.
I don't know, it's hard.
Now uncertainty if he and the others that live here will be able to remain in the same town they've always called home. From Clearbrook, Ryan Laughlin, Valley News Live.
And we spoke with the administrators at the facility. They say they have no comment, and the meeting tonight is for family only. The Acres say the issues are especially concerning because all the other assisted living facilities in that area, from Bemidji to Fosston, all have long and full waiting lists. We'll be bringing you an update to this story after tonight's meeting. You can catch that at valleynewslive.com or in our newscasts at 9 on Fargo CW or Valley News Live 10 at 10. And if you need help with your situation in your community, call us on our whistleblower hotline. The number is 701-237-6576, and then leave your tip. A member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work to expose the truth. We woke up to a crisp, chilly morning, and we're wondering if we're going to expect another overnight freeze. For that, let's check in right away with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson with our current conditions. Hutch?
Even crispier. As we start our Tuesday morning, we'll have many folks below the freezing mark, and there's a freeze warning in effect for all of the purple areas that you see on the map right there, including everyone in our viewing area. Today we saw, well, a lot of cloud cover and temperatures quite cool, barely making it to 50 degrees this afternoon. We are starting to see a break in the cloud cover, although this evening we'll expect temperatures to remain fairly steady as we have quiet weather here with clearing skies from west to east. We'll be in the 30s by the time we broadcast our 10 at 10 tonight, and we're on our way into the upper 20s in the Fargo area. So cover up things like tomatoes. You may want to jaunt outside, disconnect your garden hose, keep things from freezing up, and I'll have details on a slightly warmer 7-day outlook here in just a minute.
I'll look forward to that. Thank you, Hutch.
Yes.
Well, homeowners in the city of Fargo have faced thousands of dollars in special assessment fees within the past few years. With the city continuing to grow, how will these fees impact new developments? Valley News Team's Melanie Palmer spoke with a local realtor and has the story.
It's a necessary evil, I would say. I think that the governing authorities have the means and capability of doing something to help with the affordability of it.
Shane Colin has been a realtor for 5 years. He has worked with first-time homeowners who are often surprised by the special assessment fees.
When I'm meeting with clients, one of the first conversations that I have is, do you understand special assessments? And make sure that they understand that the market value of the home is not necessarily going to be what their mortgage amount is based on.
These special assessment bills go towards infrastructure repairs. The city of Fargo pays the upfront fee for these repairs. The homeowner later pays it back.
Say the special assessment installment yearly is $1,200. That adds up to be $100 per month that they pay in addition to their mortgage payment. So it directly impacts the affordability.
North Dakota and Minnesota are two of few states that allow special assessments. Many citizens are not happy with the special assessment fees they have had to pay.
The more the special assessments, the less home, in essence, the consumer can afford.
Specials have gone up recently. Colin says this is due to the cost of infrastructure.
This allows for more of a rapid growth. It allows the developers to develop the land, and then the cost of the infrastructure gets passed to the consumers so that they can continue and develop more land.
Realtors are continuing to seek more financially stable ways for specials to be done. In Fargo, Melanie Palmer, Valley News Live.
And moments ago, Fargo City Commissioners agreed to take a closer look at the way specials are handled in the city. We have details from the meeting tonight on Valley News Live at 9 on Fargo CW and Valley News Live 10 at 10. A Grand Forks man is facing several charges after leading police on a chase. Police say they tried to stop 27-year-old Jacob Henry's vehicle around 4:15 this morning, but that's when they say Henry took off. Officers got him to stop just east of UND's campus. Henry was taken into custody and is facing a number of charges, including reckless driving, fleeing in a motor vehicle, and possession of marijuana. Firefighters say a kitchen fire caused heavy smoke damage to an apartment in South Fargo early this morning. The call came in just before 2 a.m. in the 100 block of Prairie Wood Drive South. Initially, there was concern that someone in the home was missing, but he was eventually found safe. Fire crews say the people in the house used several fire extinguishers to put out most of those flames.
This week is Fire Prevention Week. We'd really like folks to try to focus on kitchen safety. The majority of the fires that seem to happen in the Fargo-Moorhead area are due to one or two reasons: smoking materials that are left unintended and kitchen fires.
Fire investigators are looking for a cause, and there's no dollar estimate yet of the damage. No one was hurt. President Trump is taking a hardline stance on DACA recipients. President Trump told Congress yesterday any deal to protect the so-called Dreamers must include full funding of his wall, a crackdown on sanctuary cities, a merit-based immigration system, and faster deportations. Democrats met with President Trump last month and were close to a deal to allow the people who were brought to the U.S. as children to stay legally and to work. In a joint statement, Senator Chuck Schumer and Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi said funding the wall was explicitly ruled out of negotiations. There are an estimated 800,000 DACA recipients who will be closely watching the debate on Capitol Hill. If you're